All right, let's talk about The Elite by Kiera. So this book, oh my gosh, the selection is so good. Honestly, these books are some of my favorite and they're so good. So for any of you who haven't read The Selection or haven't read The Elite, I would advise you to go read it because honestly, if you love romance books, young adult books, and just a fun, easy read that literally you can read this in like a day or something. And it's just so fun. So you should definitely go read it. And if you just read the first selection, I also did a book talk, a book review on it. So go ahead and watch that and then read this book and then come back, okay? And that's it for my non-spoiler part. So yeah, bye. Okay, hey. We are back, and I don't know about you, but this book is a roller coaster. America, that girl, sometimes I just don't even know, like, there were so many parts in here that I was like, why are you even talking to Aspen? Why do you even care about what he says? Because he is literally full of crap and just trying to get you to get back with him, and he'll literally say anything even if it's bull crap, and it just annoys me so much because Aspen, I feel like he was the cause of a lot of the problems, but I'm not saying that like he like influenced it, I think, but America, she was just a problem this whole book, like super indecisive. Literally, we ended the last book and we were like, okay, she's feeling it with Maxon. She's really excited about him, and like Aspen has to come and blow it up. And then he just like blew up this book too. But America honestly let him. The things that Aspen would say, it was like so annoying. Everything he said, I was just so annoyed. I don't know. He's just, like he's like, don't trust Maxon. It's like, okay, literally, we are reading this, and like Maxon, he's going to be a good king. Like, his dad is not a good king, and he is not a good person. And I'm like, Maxon is such a good person. He could have been horrible, to be honest. He could have been just like his dad, but he's not. And I'm like, anyone who knows him, anyone that like works in the castle, I feel like they see that Maxon is a lot nicer. And like literally all the girls are like, he's really actually pretty cool. And so, yeah, I don't know what Aspen is talking about. But I understand he wants to get America back, Mare, and yeah. So I get it. But let's talk about Maxon. Maxon in this book, I feel like he just shows America so much, and he loves her so much, and she is so blind. I just don't get it. Literally everything he does, like when he got her the bracelet and from New Asia, like when he was gone and stuff, and then he comes back and gives her that bracelet, and he's like, well, it reminded me of you, so I had to get it. That was so cute. And it's just like the little things. And I just feel like Aspen never did little things, like ever. Like she had a little button. But like, I understand he wasn't rich or anything and he couldn't buy anything. But like, she like would get him food and all this stuff and sing for him. I guess he gave her the penny. That was cute and stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like you don't have to have money to do things. You know? You can make things special without money. And I feel like Maxon does those things. Like he has those little moments with her that like really mean a lot. And so I don't know. But Maxon, like I just feel like Maxon in this, he also is like not, like he should realize, I know America, this whole book, I'm just like, girl, you gotta talk to Maxon. You need to like communicate. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. And I just feel like Maxon is so obvious. He's so obvious that he's in love with her. But she, like, won't even, like, bat an eye to understand it. And I'm like, oh. But, like, at the same time, I'm like, he should just tell her. Just tell her. Just tell her how you feel. And she will tell you how she feels. And she will tell you she's in love with you. And that's what we get at the end of the book. Finally, Maxon is like, did you ever love me? Finally, he, like, asks her. And, like, and she, like, can't even say yeah, but she's, like, nods and stuff. And he's like, well, at least we felt the same way. At least for a little bit, we felt the same way. And then they just, like, it just sucks because I'm like, he literally had to lose her to say it. And she had to lose him to say it too, even though they didn't say it. But they had to, like, honestly be separated to be able to see how much they loved each other, which I guess was good. And it was awesome that they got stuck in that safe room, even though the rebel attack was crazy. But honestly, it was so necessary because someone needed to, like, tie America to a chair and get Maxon to, like, speak up to get them to be able to be like, yeah, we're dumb. Especially America is super dumb. But she finally got smacked in the face to understand it. But America, I just feel like she was so close to, like, she would have those moments with Maxon and I was like, she's got it this time. She's got it. And then America just, like, they're, like, so close. They're like, we're going to get married and all this stuff. And, like, everything's going good. And, like, literally, they have the Halloween thing, and then Marley gets found out, and that was just horrible. And I understand, like, America and how she felt, because it was a huge surprise. Like, no one knew, and it was really intense. But Maxon didn't really have a chance to, like, go and talk to her, because it was, like, in the middle of the night or whatever. And so he didn't have time to explain it, and, like, I know, like, that would have been crazy, and, like, I do respect her, because it'd be hard to see, like, your best friend up there getting, like, your hands whipped, and, like, her boyfriend / lover getting, like, whipped too. And I feel like America just didn't understand, but Maxon had no time to, like, explain it to her. And to know that, like, Maxon was able to save him from death, I think that was really big, but I understand how she was really upset about that. But I just feel like she should have let Maxon have his chance to say what happened, you know? Because Maxon, if he really didn't care, he could have let them die. Like, he could have been like, yeah, kill her. I don't care. But, like, he cares. And so he had to do something. And if she would have just sat down and had him explain it, and how the cameras caught him and that was all he could do, I just feel like it would have worked out. And then America goes on this rampage of, I don't care about anything. I don't care about Maxon's feelings. I don't care about this whole experience. I don't care that he's the love of my life. I don't care about that. But, like, my best friend got exiled and all this crap. And then she just, like, goes MIA. And then when she decides to, like, come back, she's, like, so upset with Maxon that, like, he's now talking with the other girls and, like, has kissed the other girls and, like, is trying to find a wife because she's no longer interested. She's, like, all mad about it. And then Maxon, like, has so much love for her and just wants her to be happy. And then he, like, shows her Marley, and, like, that he, like, actually saved her, and then she's married and all this stuff, and then she's like, oh, no, duh, like, he's actually a good person and all this stuff, but, and it's just so annoying. I'm just like, America, you're a dumb nut. I thought the Halloween party was super cool. I really enjoyed all the parties that they had in this book, and, like, all the participation that the lead had involving, like, planning the parties. I thought that was really fun to see. I also thought it was really cool that Queen Amberly, kind of like how it was said in the first book, that she probably didn't want to get close to the elite or to the girls until they were like a smaller group, because she doesn't have a lot of kids. She just has Maxon, and it's going to be her daughter. And so I really liked seeing that, how she stepped in and how she was really involved with the girls and stuff. And that was really cool to see them start to have like relationships with her. But I just think America kind of blew it a little bit when she went on her rampage, because Celeste was like, Marley's a slut and a whore or whatever she said. I don't know. But and then she went all crazy, and then Queen Amberly had to like separate them. And I just feel like America, like, she knew how disappointed Queen Amberly was, and I was so disappointed in her, and I was like, America. And I feel like Queen Amberly knows that Maxon is in love with America, and she really wants America to like blossom and be the best queen that she could be. But America just does these dumb things, and like with the whole report thing, and she like tries to be all, I want to eliminate the cast, and like America just like, she just doesn't understand it, that like she needs to like become queen to be able to make those decisions, and like she just can't blow up. And I feel like she doesn't even realize she's blowing up until like the end of the book, when she's like crying to Maxon, and like they're saying their goodbyes, and she's like, I messed up, I just got so mad. And it's like, no duh, you got mad. Like, he was telling you to calm down and you weren't listening, and you just like were thinking about yourself the whole time. And that was annoying. But yeah, the parties were super cool. I really liked when the Italians came, and they just did a great job with the party. And the Italians are like, yeah, we promote America, and they really loved America. And I thought that was really cool to see how the other countries were really, they really thought it was cool that America was like a lower caste, and she was just perfect to be queen and all that stuff. And like, I think they did see that Maxon does like her, so it's kind of obvious to everyone but America that Maxon wants to be with her. And so that was cool. And yeah, it was a good book. The Rebel Attacks, I just think they are kind of weak. The first one, like the first book, and this book, the Rebel Attacks, were still kind of weak. Like, no one dies, or like they're so violent, but like literally like no one dies, and we don't really know of like anyone who has died in a rebel attack and stuff. But I guess it was kind of intense when like Maxon and her had to go into that safe room, and like that kind of made it seem a little bit better. And we got a sneak peek of like the rebels when America ran for some reason into the forest. That was scary, and Maxon was like trying to go get her, and everyone was like, no, or his father was like, you can't. And yeah, but I was like, why did she run that way? But like, I guess it made sense, but I was like confused. But that's good that they were just getting books and that they didn't attack her. I was really scared, actually. I thought she was gonna die, or I thought Maxon was gonna go after her, and then they were gonna be able to like have a cute talk or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. America, I just feel like she doesn't really think, and she needs to like start thinking before she acts. And I think if she does that in the next book, I think it'll be good. And I was really happy that she was able to stay. And when Maxon was like, I want you to stay, and he's like, but I don't trust you. You don't have my trust. And I was like, ho, slap to the face. But she just blew all his trust in like a huge bomb. Like, she didn't even care. And so I just feel like I love that Maxon was like, this is the law, this is how you need to do it, and if you love me, you're gonna do it. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And so I'm really excited to see like if she actually follows through and she's able to become a better person. and that her and Maxon are gonna be able to finally get together because it's about time. But yeah, this is my book talk, my book review on The Elite by Kiera. I loved it. Honestly, these books are great. And if you have any comments or questions or want to discuss some more, just comment down below. Please like and subscribe to this channel. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!